installing Windows 10. Our virtual machine is ready. We click next. Of course, we can adjust all these settings, but I'm okay with it. Install now. We have to accept the license terms. We have two options that we can go for. The first one means we want to upgrade. We have an existing operating system and we want to upgrade our laptop or desktop. We want to go for the second option. We want to start from scratch. We don't have an operating system in place. We want to install Windows 10. Please note that our hard disk has been identified. It shows 50 gigabytes of space. We can create a new partition. Over here, we can say we want to have more than one. In most cases, when you have a hard disk, you want to have a disk that is dedicated to Windows 10. In most cases, when it comes to desktop and laptops, it is a good idea to have an SSD, and especially when you think about a desktop PC, you go for an SSD disk, solid state disk drive, and then just a traditional hard disk for your data. It is much cheaper, and of course SSDs are really fast. Over here I'm okay with it. I don't want to change any settings. I just click next. Believe it or not, but that's it. Yeah, you have to just relax, wait a few minutes, and Windows 10 will be installed. I hope you could hear it, or you can hear it. Okay, let's just mute it. You can hear Cortana in the background, our assistant. She is trying to suggest, well, I can help you here, I can tell you what to do, or you can say, no, I want to click, I don't want to listen to you. You can disable voice control over here and say, no, I don't want to use this option. We can change the keyboard layout. Please note we have a lot of options. It all depends where you're based. You can tweak all these options later on as well. We can add a second layout or we can skip it. We can always tweak these options later on. It's just a really basic wizard that allows you to configure all options that are just required for Windows to start working. Later on you can tweak and change everything that you can see on your screen at the moment. Now a really important question: how do we want to log in? There are two options that we can go for. The first one is an online account, something that Microsoft has been recommending for a few years now. You go online, create a new account with Microsoft, and you use it everywhere. On the other hand, you can use a local account which is not connected to the internet, and as the name indicates, it is a local account. Let's type something that doesn't exist, like mike@test.com. It's going to complain, and please note now that I can set up Windows with a local account. Of course, you can go online and create an account with Microsoft and log in. I don't like it, to be honest. I like to have a local account. It is up to you. You can always go to microsoft.com and create an account, log in over here. But if you type something that doesn't exist, or you disconnect your device from the internet, Windows will give up and tell you, okay, fair enough, mate, we want to use a local account. Please note that Microsoft really wants you to use an online account. A lot of features, well, maybe not a lot, but some features will not be available if you use a local account. So please be very careful, especially when it comes to a production environment, when it comes to an enterprise network. It doesn't matter, because we don't want to use all these sophisticated features, because we will use this option. We'll join our PC to the domain. We'll use a Microsoft server box and we'll join our PC to the domain, and we use a domain account. We'll talk about it later on. When it comes to a home network, yeah, that's fair enough. You can go online and create an account with Microsoft. Again, you can change your mind. If you go With a local account, you can say, you know what, now I want to create an online account now, and the other way around as well. So let's use a local account. Let's call it admin. Your password. Here we go. Now there is a really important question. Do we want to use Cortana? Do you want to have your own personal assistant? Again, if it is going to be your home network, why not? If you're going to use this PC in your office, not really. You don't want to use this feature. But let's say, yeah, why not? Let's use it. Privacy settings. A really hot topic now, as you can imagine. We can adjust all these options. We can say, no, I don't want to send anything to Microsoft. I don't want to see ads. I don't want to do this and that. I recommend you read everything that you can see on your screen. You can learn more and decide what you want to accept. Here we go. We can see our desktop now. Windows 10 is ready. In our next lecture, we'll talk about some basics. I want to introduce a few things and show you how you can start with Windows 10, how you can open all basic options, because if you've been using Windows 7, it's a bit different. If you've been using Windows 8, it's much easier, but still a bit different experience. I want to talk you through everything that you have to know about the new interface and features that are available in Windows 10.